Vanuatu is the first Pacific Island nation to develop a road design guide that takes into account future climate change events. Developing the guide was a joint initiative between the Vanuatu Public Works Department and the Vanuatu Climate Information Services for Resilient Development Planning Project, or VANCRUP. Moira Tule Patela has this report from Port Vila.
According to the World Bank, Vanuatu is considered to be one of the countries most at risk to natural disasters in the world.
Public Works has taken this step to look into the future because, as we know, with climate change impacts coming, there'll be more extreme events, whether it's rainfall, floods, droughts, cyclones. We want to be prepared, not just within the seasonal changes, but also in the long term.
That's Moira Martol, Project Manager for VANCRUP. She says in the past years, the practice had been to use historical data as well as climate data to give guidance on how to design better roads based on past records.
But with the new information, enhanced information through the project, we have integrated into the roads design guide climate change prediction, so that the designing looks into the future of the roads, how big they should be, how wide they should be, so that when it can withstand extreme heavy rainfall, flooding.
Ravki Tale is an engineer with the Public Works Department. He says a lot of different climate factors have been incorporated into the guide. He says it's a step in the right direction.
For sure, we cannot design for total resilience due to budget constraints that we cannot afford. But at least we have a fair idea of what's coming, and then we can decide on which design parameters are more applicable to cater for this kind of events.
He says the document now sits with the Public Works Department.
This will be one of the key documents that they'll have to follow to maybe review the designs in order for them to actually be confident that they are building a resilient infrastructure.
SPREP's representative in Vanuatu, Sani Kamuta Silsil, says the increased frequency of cyclones and hazards like flooding and strong winds can impact key infrastructure like roads or bridges.
Other parts of the economy are also impacted, people visiting hospitals, trade and businesses also impacted. So we need to ensure that these infrastructure, lifeline, infrastructure that connect people and the economy continues to be able to operate even after tropical cyclones and severe weather events.
Sani Kamuta Silsil says he's pleased that the project's now up and running.